So some of you guys are starting to notice that my face is getting slimmer, and oh my gosh, you have no idea how much that means to me, because that's one of the reasons why I started my fitness journey in the first place. I saw this picture of myself and I genuinely couldn't recognize myself. I did not realize I gained that much weight. I didn't realize I got that big. So when I saw that picture, I kind of freaked out, and here I am. And no matter how many times I've fallen off or restarted or recommitted, I've always got my butt back up, picked myself up and dragged myself back outside, got my butt back moving, because I cannot go back to that place, guys. So today I kind of just wanted to give you guys an update on how the gym has been going, how my fitness journey has been going, any updates, what I've learned, what I've noticed, etc. And of course the before and after pictures. I made the mistake of not including before and after pictures in the last video, and I will not make that mistake again, so stay tuned towards the end of the video for that, and let me know what you guys think. Without further ado, let's get right into the video, but don't forget to subscribe. Right now my current routine consists of cardio 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then on Tuesday and Thursday I see a personal trainer. I have been able to weigh in at 169.2, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not been in a complete caloric deficit this whole time. I've definitely been eating less, but I've had a lot of cheat days. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a lot of cheat days, and I've kind of been going over my deficit calories on multiple days, but it's okay. I'm realizing that it's not about being perfect, it's just about being consistent. So even if you mess up for 4 days in a row, if you get back on track day 5, 6, 7, and so on, okay, forget about those 4 days. I used to fall into the trap of, I set a goal for myself. For example, I'm gonna walk 15,000 steps 7 days, and if I don't do it the 4th day, then all the days just go out the window. Now I'm starting to see the benefit in, if I walk 4 days in a row and I miss the 5th day, as long as I get my butt back up on the 6th day and I keep it going, the more consistency that you build up and the more evidence towards discipline that you have in your belt, when you have an off day, it's just that, it's an off day. It's not an off week, it's not an off month, and it doesn't become an off year. Guilty, very much guilty. I feel like I keep my goal in the back of my mind, so that has been helping me. Anyways, guys, I want to tell you how personal training has been going. Oh my gosh, oh my god, oh my gosh. So guys, my trainer is crazy. He's insane. These workouts, guys, okay, my first week after my first session, sitting down and standing up, it hurt so bad. I was so sore. I have never done an Epsom salt bath in my life, but you best believe I bought some Epsom salt to soak in because my muscles were screaming at me. I couldn't do anything. Even walking out of the gym from my first session, my legs were buckling because it's kind of like this downhill ramp. I had to like hold onto the railing and walk very, very slow because my legs hurt so bad. My legs almost gave out on me a couple times, and that was Tuesday, right? So I was in pain all Wednesday and even Thursday. And then when I went back on Thursday and I told him, I was like, listen, my legs are out of commission. He's like, okay, 50 squats. I'm like, excuse me, who? Me? No, sir, no, please, I cannot do it. But somehow, some way, I did it, and I didn't even know that I was capable of that, because even when I did my jumping jacks, because part of the warm-up routine, it's like I get on the bike and then I do jumping jacks and squats, and even when I did my jumping jack, I didn't realize the leg part of the jumping jack where your legs gotta go out. When I landed on the ground after one jumping jack, I was like, ooh, oh no. But then we worked out my upper body, and then he was like, yeah, I bet you're not even thinking about your legs, huh? And I was like, you're right, now my arms are killing me. So it's just been intense, it's been crazy, it's been fun. Honestly, guys, I'm not gonna lie, like, I like to complain and I like to be like, oh my god, this is crazy, this is so hard. On the bright side, I am getting stronger, okay? I guess that's a plus. After suffering through the crazy workouts, I'm getting stronger. That is a plus. Another thing that I've noticed is is that I'm so hungry all the time. Like, I'm just like, why am I ravenously hungry? Like, so it's very easy to overeat when you're training and thinking that, oh, I'm going to the gym, it's fine. But no, I have started back being consistent, counting my calories, but I've definitely been compensating for the fact that I'm moving my body more. So I've allowed myself a little bit more calories, but I'm still eating in a deficit. I've been prioritizing protein. I don't know what it is about protein though. On the first week when I went to the gym, I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna eat so much protein. I think I ended up eating like 80 grams of protein. It's a lot, but it's not a lot because apparently you're supposed to eat your body weight in grams. Like, for example, if your goal weight is 130, you should eat 130 grams of protein. I don't know how people get so much protein in, but I feel like every time I eat an excess of protein, I gain weight because I weigh myself pretty regularly. So I feel like the next day it seems like I've gained a pound overnight. Maybe it's just the temporary fluctuation, and maybe if I keep prioritizing protein, that'll go away. But I just get scared and I'm like, no, like, let me just go back to what I was doing before. One thing I am surprised about, guys, is that I have been able to get up at 6 a.m. Can we just have a round of applause? I'm not a morning person at all. If you know me, I do not like being woken up out of my sleep. I wake up early naturally. Like, I feel like I don't sleep past 8 a.m. on the weekdays. On the weekends, I don't sleep past 9. So yes, that's early, but I'm definitely not no 6 a.m. 5 a.m. girly. I'm in bed by 9 p.m. because I want to be asleep by 9:30, and really 9:30 is kind of pushing it. I'm in bed by like 8:30, and I wake up at like 5:30, but I still struggle getting out the bed. It's not easy, and my trainer usually texts me to make sure I'm up so that he doesn't like make the trip all the way to the gym early and then I'm not there. That's never happened, but him texting me, it kind of like jolts me up because I'm like, oh, okay, like I have someone else involved. It's one thing to waste my time, but I try to be conscious of other people's time as well. And usually he says to put something light on my stomach before I start working out. I'm not really a fan of eating before I work out. Has anybody else experienced this? I get nauseous if I work out with anything at all. Even sometimes if I drink too much water before a workout, I get nauseous. So I don't like to eat, but I'm like, okay, you know what, let me eat so I can say I ate something, so I don't look like no when he asked me. So I start having like a little bit of yogurt. I haven't did the apple yet, but I've been doing like little like energy drinks, but like natural energy drinks. Oh, let me show y'all. So this morning I actually had a Bloom. It just says Bloom Sparkling Energy Strawberry Watermelon. It's an energy drink with natural energy. It boosts your metabolism and it supports mood. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not a caffeine girly. I'm not a coffee girly. I'm not an iced latte girly. I don't like caffeine. Caffeine doesn't really give me energy. It kind of just gives me anxiety. It makes me feel weird. But this, and this is not sponsored yet, I drank this morning for the first time, and honestly I was impressed. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm up, I'm ready to go, like I got this, I can do this, I'm so strong. I was working out without music. I usually have my headphones in, but I had nothing and I was fine. I think I'm gonna stick to these twice a week. Okay, of course, as always, I'm gonna show you guys my before and after pictures, and you tell me if you see a difference. I know I'm not gonna see drastic difference week to week, but I'm like, I see subtle differences, but I'm like, am I just crazy? Am I just looking at these pictures too long? I feel like because I see myself every day, I don't see the changes. So I do like taking pictures because the scale is a hater. As you guys know, she's gonna say what she wants to say any given day. What do you guys think? Do you see a difference? What's it giving? I feel like the next puzzle piece is for me to incorporate more cardio. Yes, my walking is good, but I've been recommended to the Stairmaster and start off with 15 minutes and then work my way up to 25, 30 minutes. Not looking forward to that. If you know, you know. Everything just needs to piece together. So diet, cardio, strength training, all that good stuff, and recovery. That's one piece, as you guys heard earlier, that I have been missing, but I'm slowly getting myself together. I'm slowly learning and figuring it out. If I'm gonna be someone who actively moves my body consistently, I need to prioritize recovery as much as I do training. So that is definitely something that I'm also investing in. Also, guys, I signed up for a dance class. Oh my gosh, I don't really have much rhythm, but I love to dance. In another life, I was a backup dancer for Beyonce. It is a dance class, but of course it's gonna get my cardio in, so I'm excited for that. I'm 169.2. I have not dropped past 169 yet, but I'm excited to do so. And honestly, I feel like I'm really just building my new lifestyle brick by brick by brick. I see myself at my goal weight. I can see it. I can see it. It's no longer just a distant goal. Now it's like, okay, no, I can really do this. I can lock in and I can really do this, and I'm taking the steps, and a combination of everything I'm doing is gonna get me there, and I'm so excited for that. Where are you guys at in your journey? How's it going? Seeing any results? Let me know. With that being said, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in to another weekly check-in. I will see you guys next week.